Hi, Piotr here. This is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel, and please like and subscribe to get the best content you can get for free. Anyway, we are going to discuss the Bitcoin chart from the very long-term perspective and the short-term perspective. Here we are. That's the monthly chart. And what is important, as you do remember, last time we were discussing the supply based on the lower shadow and taking into the consideration the close, well, it's working really nicely. Now, because we are starting into the September, right? Now we have to try to figure it out what might happen. If you are a long-term Bitcoin trader, right, then you want to see and wait what's going to happen over the course of the September. When it comes to this line, we closed right below lower shadow. What we are going to do right now is probably more stop hunt to the upside. Okay, in that case, what we have to do, we have to take into the consideration the distance between the monthly close and monthly high when it comes to the September, right? So let's place is gonna be visible in a much better way. Let's have a look what we are going to do. Now, if we are going to discuss previous month high and close, then we know from the monthly chart, again, if you are a long-term trader, that supply is around 53,000. Okay, now we have it. When it comes to demand, we have the line over here. That's our zone of the possible demand. There you go. So, taking into the consideration the possible price action to the upside, what you wanna do, you wanna watch very closely what is going on when the market is going to turn around. Now, supply around 52,000 and demand within that zone, especially 50% of that zone, bottom of the 3R. So we are talking about the levels close to 39,000 and 35,000, all right? That's what we have when it comes to the monthly chart. Let's clean that chart and let's switch lower to the weekly. There you go. There you go. Oops. Do we have a chance to see lower levels when it comes to the crypto? Well, in my opinion, yes, we do have. Why? Because of what we have on a weekly chart. So in that case, we are going to make some kind of the adjustment to the chart. We are going to focus on a swing high. Yes, we do. So levels close to 50,000, that's the swing high. Okay, what do we have to the downside? Now, that was our downside level filled. So we have levels close to 4250 as a first demand zone. But we wanna look further to the left side. That's another possible swing low. In other words, swing high, because it's been broken, retested, right? So what I'm looking for when it comes to the Bitcoin, based on the weekly chart, is that particular zone. Upside, we know 52, 53,000. Downside is a little bit different because it's quite wide zone between 39,500 and 37,500. That when it comes to the weekly chart. So I'm looking for this type of the move exactly here. So we have a possibility to make the 1-to-1. If we are going to take into the consideration this move, it could be deeply down like here. So oops, let's clean the chart and let's make this big 1-to-1. Voila, breakout level 23,000, right? That could be the case if you are going to take into the consideration 1-to-1 big move to the downside. So when it comes to the supply, we have supply level around here, 52, 53. When it comes to the demand, first we are looking for small swing to the downside towards 43, 42, and if we are going to make 1-to-1, the big one, 1-to-1, then we are talking about the 25, 23, and we wanna see from the demand perspective some kind of the shadow. It also going to work if you are a conservative trader with the moving average, right? In that case, we are talking about 200 moving average. Well, that's gonna be very, very interesting. Let's switch lower, daily chart. In that case, we still have our zone in between 40, 37.50, and it looks really, really juicy from the bull's perspective when it comes to the daily chart. Why? Because that's the zone we've been testing before. Of course, if we are going to break through that level, we are going to much lower. We are going to see 27, 25 and a half, right? That's what we have when it comes to the 1-to-1 wave to the downside. Trying to discuss short-term levels, it could turn out that we are going to draw head and shoulders. Of course, I love to trade opposite side. In that case, levels much higher, all right? when it comes to this kind of the zone, 1-1 to the upside after the failure of the head and shoulders. But if we are going to trade this head and shoulder, we are going to see the same level from the weekly chart. All right, so that's your point. Trying to summarize, if you are a bull, you are waiting for a little bit higher levels and the failure. If you are a bull, you are looking for the 1-to-1 from monthly or weekly chart, and when it comes to the daily chart, you may want to see this type of the move. 1-to-1 demand and higher. In that case, we are talking about the levels close to 44.42. That's very interesting. With that being said, wish you great crypto trading day. Be careful, smash that like, subscribe to the channel, and let's have a look what is going on during our next meeting. Take care and goodbye.